No, I was eating at a restaurant with my mom, and my brother threw out a fact. I didn't know if it was true or not. I forgot to Google it. Okay.
Okay.
But it's a little restaurant called Benihana. Okay. And my brother was like, dude, do you know about Benihana? I go, no, let's just eat. And he's like, no, dude, Steebee Aoki's family, they started it. Is that true?
Yeah, my dad.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Your dad
It's actually an incredible story.
Wait. Are you? Be real with me.
I swear, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. It's
Because my family started Chipotle.
I didn't know a Korean family started Chipotle.
Mine's pretty
kinda
big
cool.
too. You know what I mean? I don't know if you've heard of it, but we sold it to McDonald's or whatever. But anyway, yeah. So tell me the story.
So my dad moved. He moved to America
From where?
from Japan, from Korea. It's really Korean.
You never know, dude. It could be Guam. It could be anywhere.
It could be
So he
Hawaii,
from
yeah.
Japan.
So he came to the U.S. in 1961.
Wow, 10 years before I was born.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I said I was
Oh
53.
shit. Okay.
53.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Why would I lie? Wait, why would I lie to you?
I was thinking to myself, I'm like 61. I'm like, what? Like that's a long time ago.
I know. I'm old. I'm
like,
dying.
wow, you're like 90 or something.
yeah. I would never lie to you. I love you.
Thank you.
Okay, so 1961 he
Okay,
comes
so
here.
so he came to the U.S. in 61, and he was wrestling
No.
for Japan.
Whoa.
Oh, sumo wrestling. He was a big fat guy?
No, he was like a Greco-Roman style wrestling. So it was,
Dude,
Yeah,
I did collegiate Greco-Roman in high school.
Really?
Yeah.
So you could
it was
throw
like,
down.
It was not right now, but like it was more like it's not pro wrestling, it's real wrestling.
yeah, exactly.
yeah,
So he was
yeah.
competing for the Olympics.
Look, that's me.
High school.
You know, you look just like my dad.
I am your dad.
You could be. I mean,
Yeah.
No, but show a picture of my dad. Say Rocky Aoki wrestling.
Wow.
He looks just like similar to you, except you look more Korean.
Okay, well then there he is.
Oh.
That's your dad?
And type in like wrestling or something, because like
Dude,
I don't
your
know.
dad he looks Filipino to me.
He looks kind of Filipino.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah. So
Oh, there
there's
he
like,
is.
There's like a pic of him.
Yeah.
Right there.
There's Rocky right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
So yeah, he was a wrestler first, and then and then he kind of defected from the team because he hurt himself and he couldn't actually compete. Or I don't know the entire story, but he ended up just
Why wouldn't you ask him?
he passed away.
I'm sorry, but I mean before.
Yeah, I mean I don't know. Like I'm like my family knows the story better.
Okay.
Yeah. My brother's coming here. Is he here? Kyle's coming or no? Okay.
But you have a
Yeah.
brother coming?
So my brother's coming here. So
Is he the
can
half
tell you.
Asian or no?
He's half.
I can't have half.
Okay, so we'll just.
Yeah, I can't have half.
So on the other
It's
side
either
of the
full or not.
porta potty
Full
door.
no, he can't be in the building, but it's fine. Well, I mean, let me ask you about the half brother. Does he lean more white or Asian?
You could tell.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm gonna have to figure it out.
Yeah, you're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I can figure it out.
Yeah.
All right, continue. So 1961, he comes here. He was a wrestler. He defected.
And
He had
he
some
stayed-
sort of injury.
Yeah, some sort of injury. I think he was trying to.
But defecting is a weird word.
Yeah, it's kind of
Why
weird,
can't he
yeah.
just say I'm done, guys? My back hurts.
So some sort of thing happened. Some controversies thing happened because he actually wanted to wrestle for the U.S. and they wouldn't. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because he wanted to. He was like, I want to just stay in the U.S.
Okay.
But that didn't work out.
Oh, he defected from Japan.
Yeah,
I see
I
what
wouldn't
you're
say
saying.
he's still a Japanese citizen because he actually never became a U.S. citizen.
Wow.
But he ended up,
Staying
his
here.
whole like career actually happened in the U.S.
Yeah. But
And,
where does like Benihana come into play? Because that's
So he was in New York and he wanted to figure out how to start something. So before Benihana's, he was an ice cream man in Harlem. And just think about this. He's a Japanese immigrant that could barely speak English.
well, my family started McConnell's. so. Sorry, George, you didn't pay attention to that joke. Go ahead. That's why we got nothing in the room. Go. There was talking. It was interrupted. Anyway, so what's that brand? So he made ice cream.
So he was an ice cream guy.
Like what kind of ice cream?
Selling ice cream. He was an ice cream man.
Like vanilla.
Like, just like,
ice
you
cream.
play music, you drive down the street and
Oh, an ice cream man.
yeah, he's an ice cream man.
And the kids go,
and they run up and
And
they
they
buy
see it's a
like,
Japanese guy, go, run! You know what I mean? Okay, let's move on.
yeah. But you gotta think this is the '60s, so it's a
Oh,
whole different.
that's what I'm saying. They might be scared.
They don't get it.
They don't get
I don't
it.
think they get. I
Yeah.
mean, he dealt with a lot of racism actually.
Me
back then,
too. Did you?
Yeah, when I was younger.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's
I think-
shade. We'll talk about that later. So anyway, put down racism. But
Yeah, let me put a note. Racism talk.
And then he opened the first restaurant in 1964, which is Benihana, which is actually my grandfather had a cafe in Japan, and it wasn't like teppanyaki style cooking in front of you. It was just a small cafe called Benihana. So he worked with his dad and said, "Oh, I want to open a restaurant where Americans can come and eat, what I would think would be entertaining."
oh, I see.
So this idea of cooking in front of someone hasn't really been established yet.
Oh, I'm probably sure it was probably the first Japanese dude to do it. in
Yeah, it was the
America.
first.
Yeah.
It was the first restaurant to actually do like this hibachi like style table, and you're doing this entertainment cooking thing in front of.
So did he create the volcano?
Well, he created a lot of this like
The
that
onion-
style, the teppanyaki.
How about the shrimp under the hat?
I mean, a lot of that stuff was like
Evolved through time.
Yeah, it was like kind of the Benihana story.
Right.
Or like with the egg.
Yeah, all of that.
Yeah, the egg too. Thank you. Yeah.
And then
food
he
poisoning
started
one time.
that.
From where?
From Benihana.
Don't say that, Dan.
You got food.
I'm
sure it's gonna happen.
I'm sorry.
Explain who he is.
I'm sorry. No, I excuse him. Right? He's just
No,
yeah.
I
you
mean,
don't-
you have no control, but
I know he does. He wasn't there. But what I'm saying is that you know what I mean. It's not. You don't just throw that tidbit.
it's not a bit. It's just
I
the
had food
truth.
poisoning.
I
too.
got food
I
poisoning.
had food
one
poisoning
time.
later too, but I didn't say anything.
Tell him.
Yeah, I had massive diarrhea from that place. You know what I mean?
One time. I
Yeah.
think.
No, me too. One time.
Yeah, one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I think
kidding.
it happens more than once.
Yeah. So and then it became a hit.
No, it didn't. It was actually struggling in the beginning. It like just didn't really catch on, and it was it's just difficult to be, I mean, we kind of stick with our people. If you're an immigrant, you're going to stick with your culture. So that's why there's Chinatown. That's why there's Tokyo, Little Tokyo. That's why and that's how we're able to survive as immigrants.
Yeah.
So he just is like, fuck it, I'm gonna just open on 56th Street and really market to Westerners, like the
Whites.
the whites, yeah. And in order to do that,
the dirty whites.
in order to do that, you got to cook them food that they understand, because in the 60s they definitely didn't get sushi.
No, that didn't.
It actually
until
wasn't
the
a thing.
right?
The idea of like raw fish was not a thing.
Wow.
So I was like, I'm gonna cook them chicken and steak, because that's what white people eat.
Wow. So Japanese don't eat that.
Well, it's just like that's what white people love. They love a good chicken
Why do
and
you guys
steak.
love it so much? Chicken's so dry.
Yeah, so you have to
Yeah.
you have to put a little a little entertainment in that action, and one critic came in, blew it up in the news. Wow. And then he had to start, but like before then it was about to shut down.
Wow.
But like it's
fate.
It's a really interesting story because
yeah.
it wasn't like boom, like this idea was a success. It just right people at the right time.
Is this your
able to
brother?
help. This is my friend. My friend Brian. That's my brother.
That's
Kyle.
your brother? Kyle. Hello. Just sit
Sit on the
down for a
mic really
second.
quick.
Sit down for a second.
We have to test you on something.
I was trying to get like the right information about when Dad came to the U.S.